All right.
Cool.
All right, John, let's run it. So what we're going to do is we kind of had a quick conversation just to catch the stream and the recording up. You basically said that a big thing you want to work on is actually in gunfights, you just feel like you struggle to maybe reposition in the middle of a gunfight, and kind of just sometimes you feel like you're not able to close down those gunfights, but you feel like you probably should. So we're going to go through and start off by working on our mechanics. And then from there, we can kind of transition to something else. Okay, so we're going to start off by just that actual drill you just mentioned. I have a really good drill on this P1 where it's going to be controlling the gunfight and kind of finding out the time when to push. Okay, so right now, for example, if you're standing on the head glitch, could you stand on the head glitch for me, please? Let's say right there. Okay, right now, if I was to push you like that, this is a scenario where I'm just putting myself out in the open and I'm not getting any benefit from it. So it's not something that I'd recommend, right? But there comes a time where, you know, I make you weak, for example, and then like closing the gap feels like a really good option. So it's just about understanding when to kind of push and when to switch your gears, okay? So everyone I coach, they kind of have different play styles. So people are like, I want to play like Shotzi, I want to be aggressive. I'm like, Shotzi doesn't just push people. Shotzi looks, understands when to push, when to close a gap, and then makes a play. And that's what I'm trying to help you with today. So let's just start off by testing your gun skills. So when you're ready, let's have a couple of gunfights. Straight Jackal v Jackal, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to be around here. You naturally have a nice head glitch. So I want you to let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's stop for a second.
Yep.
So right there, in that situation, you actually managed to get a really good first shot on me, right? So you control the gunfight. So for about 2 or 3 seconds there, you had quite a nice health advantage. And then you kind of started to push me. And, you know, I was on the back foot and I was kind of waiting for you to get a bit more aggressive. And that's where I think you just need to up the gear a little bit and put that extra pressure, whether it's through the left or the right. That's where I feel like you could use some omni movement to kind of slide around and put a little bit more pressure on me. What do you think from that moment?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah? So kind of what went on in your head there? This is why it's good to kind of stop the gunfight in the middle of it, because I feel like that's a gunfight where I feel like you could have probably won that just by just getting a bit more aggressive there. So what went on in your head there that kind of made you stop? What was the hesitation there so we can kind of figure that bit out?
I saw that you like moved back. Like once I came over here, I saw you move back, and
Sure.
I figured you were going to redirect, and I tried to cut you off.
Okay. Okay. So Karen, do you want to Karen?
I think I probably could have gotten at least more shots off over
Sure.
here, but I don't know how to get around this area fast enough.
Sure. That makes perfect sense. So this is where Black Ops 6, I think one thing that people have to get really good at is reprogramming their mind every game. So when I say that, it's like this is the first year we have Omni movement. So with Omni movement, there's a lot of things that we have the ability to do that we didn't have last year. For example, right now, if I'm centering at you, I can now slide sideways and continue the shot. So as you're going round, you can actually slide wherever you want to. There's no restrictions. You can slide sideways, backwards. It just makes the game a lot smoother. So I want you to start using Omni movement to control the gunfight. For example, right here, if I'm shooting, I don't mind you shooting left and then, you know, going right like that. You know, shooting right, then sliding left. You just want to be a little bit more fluent and mobile with your sliding. Like right there, I feel like you shot me and then you kind of backed away like this, but it was a bit too slow. So I want to see you sliding more. And when you're sliding, center onto me. Let's try it again. Let's have another gunfight. But again, right there, just be a bit more confident. Like you made me weak. Keep putting that pressure on me. Shoot me. Keep hitting me once or twice. Basically, you want to pepper your shots at me. You want to keep peppering your shots so that I'm weak. And then you can close the distance. Okay, let's go again. 3, 2, 1, go. So first I'm going to get information. Okay, so I'm going to go left. I don't see you. I'm going to go see where you are. I don't see you. I'm going to go around. Great play from you. I'm one shot. Okay, let's stop again. Yep. Once again, I was one shot, and what happened? You just didn't put that pressure on me. So as an opponent, let me switch with you. Could you stand here for me behind this box?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the good thing is the hardest thing is to get the health advantage. The easy thing is to actually get the gunfight done when you have it. You're actually struggling with the easy thing and you're doing the hard thing well, right? Which is actually a good thing because the easy thing, like I said, is quite easy, so we can fix it. So right now, for example, could you go into, just peek me for a second for your left? Okay, right there. If I do that, okay, so if I peek you, what is your immediate thought? So I make you weak, go behind cover. What is your immediate thought? In your head right now, what is the worst thing to happen?
That I stay out of cover after getting hit. Or,
that's down to you. That's down to you to decide that. So you're not going to do that. What is the worst thing to happen in terms of what do you not want your opponent to do? So right now, go into cover. So right now, what do you not want your opponent to do? If you could decide, like, what is the worst case scenario right now as your opponent? Is it for me to stay back? Is it for me to do this or push you like that? What is it? What is the worst case for you as an opponent?
Definitely hard pushing.
Okay, so now we can use that and reverse it. So that's the worst thing for you to face. So go back in the head glitch. Right there, the worst thing is for me to push you, right? Because you're one shot. Then isn't that the best thing for me to do? Is to close the distance? So you have to sometimes look, if you're confused at a problem, say, right, what is the worst thing? Let me look at it from the other perspective. That's why I love these coaching sessions, because you're able to see it from both perspectives. You're 100% right. If I'm one shot, the worst thing is if my opponent pushes me because I have no options, I have nowhere to go. If he forces a gunfight, could you slide around me here for a second? Could you slide around me? If I'm one shot here and you force a gunfight like this, I am in a really bad spot. So this little situation we just created, that is very possible. And you had 2 opportunities to do that, but you failed with both of them. Not because you didn't do it. So not because you couldn't do it, because you just didn't do it. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so now I want you to be more confident with that closing. So I'm going to go through another concept, which I call the leash concept. So very similar to what we just mentioned. It's basically about understanding when to push and when not to push. So could you just stand there for a second? I'm going to shoot you 3 times, and I want you to count how long it takes you to heal up, okay?
Okay. About 7.5 seconds to full health.
So you basically have 7 seconds. So I would say about 5 to 6 before you start regenning, okay? So you have about 5 seconds in my head, roughly 5 seconds, to close the distance down to maintain a health advantage. With me on that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so stand here for a second on this head glitch here. Right, just stand around this side here. Okay, now shoot me 3 times. Okay, you have 5 seconds to slide around this corner. Go for a slide. Okay, if you feel like you took too long and you feel like, oh, I didn't push, then you need to realize, okay, this is a new gunfight. The gunfight resets in my head when everyone gets their health back. Okay, so right now, you're one shot. So I know if I go round, as long as I go out here within, say, 2 or 3 seconds, I'm fine. Go around the corner, go back to the corner, like behind you. Go back behind you. Keep going, keep going. Perfect. Right now, I'm okay. Now he's got his health back. If I just slide around now, this is a bad play because he's got his health back. So you need to micromanage the gunfight and say, right, okay. So right now, John's weak. So right now I know you're weak. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to chase you. I still have 2 more seconds. I'm going to chase you. And then I get the kill. But if you play your life, I'm like, okay, he's actually got his health back. Let me reposition and try again. You need to micromanage the gunfight and understand how much health your opponent has. It's a massive skill. Because if you know how much health your opponent has, you're able to close down the distance when you need to, and you're able to reset the gunfight when you need to. Okay, any questions on that concept?
No, that makes sense.
Yeah? Where do you think you're kind of counting your opponent's health in your head? Do you think that's something you're tracking right now?
It's not something I'd be actively tracking, but I feel like passively I'd be aware of it.
Sure, okay. So that's just a skill. So with every skill, it just takes time to develop and kind of understand. So we went through the theory of it, okay? So now let's have some gunfights and see how we're tracking the health. And I want to show you when I push the angle and when I feel like there's a gunfight, you're not going to win. And I want us both to be like, oh, you know what? That gunfight was fully controlled. So the word we're going to use is controlled. So I like to control the gunfight. So you're going to see when I kill you by luck. When I say luck as well, it's not saying I got luck by killing you, but in terms of it's a gunfight I shouldn't have won on paper. So I like to win gunfights where, for example, you're one shot. I go around. I do that. This is a gunfight I'm likely to win because you're one shot like that. I'm likely to win that, you see? But if you have your full health, that's a bit of a mixy gunfight. So let's go again. When you're ready. So you're doing a really good job of getting that first shot. I now need you to control the gunfight. When you get that first shot, you have the advantage. But every time you're giving me time to get my health back, and then it's like you're just losing your advantage there. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's run it back. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So right there, you can see the only difference was the repositioning. So something you mentioned before I started the recording was your pacing with repositioning, okay? So the first thing you want to do is just keep an eye on your opponent. You need to understand where your opponent's going. It's like a chess match. It's like, okay, imagine you're playing chess. I'm not sure if you play chess or anything. I'm not really a big chess guy, but just imagine you're playing chess and you're making a move, but you don't know where your opponent's move. You can imagine it's not going to go well, right? That's how I look at Call of Duty. You need to understand what your opponent's doing to understand the perfect move. Right now, you're playing chess with half a board. You're playing chess without understanding your opponent's POV. So you're always relying on kind of, not luck, I would say, but in an element luck. Do you get where I'm coming from, though, in terms of like, you need to understand what they're doing? Because like right there, for example, how long did it take you to finally go to the left? Think about it. You finally went to this left. And do you know where I was? I was over here. So it took you from there to go left, it took me from all the way here. I was able to go all the way left, shoot you. And by the way, when I shot you here, or when I did that, what happens? You look at the minimap, I've made my first move. You now know that what? I'm around this area. So you should think, okay, where should I go? Create some distance, go to the other head glitch, make it hard for me. As soon as I went around here, you fully committed out. It was nice and easy, okay? So you just have to kind of shoulder it, get the information, and decide what you want to do. Let's go again.
Okay.
But you can see your gun skill-wise is actually good, because both the first 2 times, you actually got the first shot on me. The reason I stopped it was because you let me reset, and I wanted to show you that now you lost the advantage, you're not able to kind of capitalize on that. So I want you to be a bit more effective with the advantage. Let's go again. 3, 2, 1, go. How was that gunfight for you? What do you think could have been a bit better there? If you could replay that gunfight and give yourself some advice, what would you say it was there? Just from kind of analyzing that. Remember to watch a kill cam is really important. It's a habit I want you to start developing, because right there, your screen and my screen were different. So you know when you die and you skip the kill cam, you haven't learned of how you died. So that's something I want you to develop as a habit. Just watch the kill cam so you can see, oh, Arv killed me there because I overcommitted. Like imagine if I said to you, right, every time you die, I will give you 3 seconds to see how you died. That is a skill that people just ignore. People just skip the kill cam, and I don't know why. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be able to watch it. Yeah?
Yeah. It's just kind of a muscle memory habit.
Yeah, sure.
At this point,
no, I completely agree. And it's something I want to start, when I'm coaching, I want to start making it a habit of not skipping the kill cam. Even in game, you don't actually lose time. Even if you watch, okay, how long's a respawn delay in hardpoint, for example?
I think it's like 5 seconds.
It's 3, okay? So it's about 3 seconds between your spawn and death, okay? So if you even watch the kill cam for 3 seconds, that is valuable because you can see most of the kill cam. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go again. These are all mini advantages. Because imagine, okay, in a hardpoint game, let's say you get 25 deaths. Right now, you are having 25 times where you died and you're not learning from because you're skipping the kill cam, right? Imagine if I said to you, right, every time you die, you get 1 second of information. You get 1 nugget of information. That's 25 bits of information a game. These are all small processes. Now, over a day, you now have 100 bits of information. You see what I'm talking about in terms of small game awareness, little things? These are the little things that help you. These are the things that you have to add to your game. These small nuggets that gives you that extra bit. All right, let's run it back. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so I see you on the left. I'm shouldering. I'm getting information. I'm sliding across. As I'm sliding, I'm shooting you. You're weak. I'm going to challenge you. Okay, so in that situation, I wasn't really doing anything crazy. I was just going around trying to finesse you. So in my, like, from an opponent's POV, I didn't feel like there was a lot of pressure on me. I felt like you were moving, but while you were moving, I didn't really feel like you were shooting or focusing on the gunfight. It felt like you were focusing on the reposition. How many bullets did you say you shot there?
Probably like maybe 10.
Okay, so for me, I don't think it hit me, right? So we got to see where was the disconnect there. So were you know, just being a bit more smooth there in terms of like when you run at me, like I feel like one thing you're doing is you're kind of being one-dimensional in terms of you're going somewhere and then you're like, oh, R's reposition. You're not thinking about me moving. You're thinking about you moving, but you're not thinking about where I could go. Let's slow it down, okay? So right here, let me give you a perfect example. This assault pack is me, okay? This right here, this assault pack is me. We want to start combining moves together. Let me give you, this is a perfect example. Could you come here and just shadow me? Just shadow me, okay?
Yeah.
If I slide to the right here, my opponent isn't here. Logically, if he went anywhere on my right, I would have seen him. So this is what I mean by combo moves, okay? You slide to the right. If you're not there, then you immediately slide left. Because if he wasn't here, that means he's now distanced himself from you. So try it. Okay. Try what I just did. So I want you to slide past. I want you to slide this way, shoot, and then immediately slide left.
Okay.
Go for it. Try again. Remember, if I'm here, by the way, so this is what I want you to be focused on. If you slide and you feel like I'm there, then go for the kill. That's an easy kill. It's more if I move out the way. You can get the shot and then... I just basically want you to be quicker between combinations, between moving and stuff.
Okay.
Go for it again. So you see me here. So let's try it like this. Try it like this. Stand here. You're going to shoot me once so I get into cover. You're going to shoot me twice. Shoot me twice so I get into cover and then try and kill me.
Okay.
Okay, so right there, that was fine. You went for a slide and you were able to shoot me. I'm gonna watch the kill cam. Okay, that was fine. Same thing again. This time I want you to be a little bit further back when you hit me so we can see how you react to my movement or whatever. So standard react, perfect. It's right there, it's fine, okay? Now remember, I'm going to try and kill you. Once you hit me twice, I'm going to try and kill you, okay?
Okay.
Let's go for it. Okay, so what did you do wrong there? Is you focused on the wrong thing in that situation. You focused on that side, but you forgot the danger on the left. Now, obviously, you might have not known that. Let's go for that again.
Yeah.
So you have to have a plan, and it has to be a combo in your head. So right there, let's just stop for a second. Give me the options I can do. Give me all of the options I can do. So you've hit me twice. I'm weak. Give me every option I can do.
You could sit behind the box you're already behind.
Okay, so let's stop right there. So step one is I can stay behind the box. Okay, so if I stay behind the box, your best play is like you just did, is kind of close the distance down, okay? That's your best play if I'm behind the box. So that's step one, okay? What else can I do?
You could also go behind artillery.
Okay, which is around here?
Yeah.
Okay, now what route? So I'd probably have to go this way, right? I'd have to go this way?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm doing that, if I'm going this way, are you able to see me from there? So let's try it. I'm going to go this way. Are you able to see me?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to shoot me, though, while I go there? Let's try it. Shoot me twice, and then try and kill me as I get there, okay?
Nah, definitely not.
Okay, so what you need to do is you need to get closer to me, okay? So just like you saw there, just like with position number one, if you shoot me, like you saw there, if I'm repositioning, you're not able to kill me from there. So you need to also close me down so I'm not able to escape. Now, this is where we're going to go through the leash concept, okay? Right now, could you live mark me? How many meters are we apart?
19.
Okay, so let's say we're 20 meters apart, okay? Right now, we're about 20 meters apart in this situation. If I shoot you, go behind cover for me, please. Okay. In this situation, do you want me to close the leash? Okay, so right there, you stood at me. That's not what I want you to do in a gunfight, right there, if you're one shot. So stay there for 1 second. Yeah? Just stay there for 1 second. Go. I'm going to shoot you 3 times. What are you naturally going to do?
Probably slide left, or at least get left.
Okay, so now you're there. Stop for a second. You're one shot, okay? In your head, do you want the distance between me and you? Do you want it to go lower or higher right now? Do you want...
Definitely higher.
Okay, so the person that's weak, the person that's defending the gunfight, wants the opponent to stay far away. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so come back here. Same concept, by the way. Same concept. Stand here. I'm now the opponent defending. Shoot me 3 times. Okay, so what do I want? Do I want you to push me or do I want you to stay away?
You want me to stay away.
Okay. That's what you do. You push them. Okay? But now it's about combinations. So this is what I was saying. So you don't have to push the right, but I'm just trying to show you a combination. If I'm pushing the right, like this, and my opponent is no longer there, that means... So stand here for me. If you saw me like here and you saw me go this way, okay? Where else could I go now? I have to be this side of the box. So what I want you to do is this, okay? Think about it like this. As you slide here and you see me back away, I need you now to move left and slide left. Move left and slide left. Like that. So do you see the combo you just did? But I need that in fast motion. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go around, shoot me, put pressure on me, shoot me this way. If you feel like I'm going the other way, then slide left and carry on the pressure. The point is, you want to reposition using Omni movement faster than your opponent because I'm the one defending, so I'm the one trying to play my life. But if I go right like this to defend, I don't know that you've already gone left. So you're quicker than me because I'm reacting to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let's try again. This time again, I'm not going to show you what I do. Now, this is where I think you went wrong. One thing you're doing a lot is when you're repositioning, you're focusing on one thing at a time. So this is where I want to help your game awareness, okay? Right now, what you're doing is you're focusing on repositioning or you're focused on shooting. You're not really doing both together. Is that fair to say?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah? So when I'm noticing, is like, for example, you're shooting me and then you're running. But when you're running, you're like, I need to get to that spot. I'm going to run forward and then slide. But you're not thinking of the other circumstances, which is, what about the off chance that I do look this side? Yes, I'm weak, but if I catch you in the sprint, like you saw, I can beam you real quick. So what you want to do is you want to close the distance. While you close the distance, you need to expect a gunfight. You need to expect a rechallenge. Now, I'm one shot, right? Could you shoot me 3 times? Okay, now slide towards me. Same thing there. You see how you slid towards me? You see how your face was facing forward? You need to face your opponent as you're sliding, just in case I'm re-peeking you. Does that make sense? So this time, look, this is where Omni movement's so good. I want you to face me, center onto me. As you're moving, slide. but make sure your crosshair is around this box, because right now you're doing this. Are you able to watch my stream for a second? Are you able to get it on like another device, like a phone or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Let me know when you're ready on the phone, okay?
Okay.
And I'll show you what I mean in terms of what you're doing and what I kind of want you to just change a little bit, just to tweak a little bit. And this is where it comes to anticipation and just being ready. So let me know when you're ready on it.
Yeah. So... No
worries.
This is a classic. Got up too
fast.
Tiger. To be confused.
We need to get our boy a sub here, chat.
Tight.
You can mute it as well. Just let me know when you're ready on it.
Okay.
Yeah?
No, not yet.
Yo, is it spamming you with ads or?
It gave me 2.
No way, they got you 2 ads? Is it Twitch or YouTube?
Twitch.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Chat, we need to get our boy a sub here, bro. Drop a 1 in the chat. We'll get you a sub. Drop a 1 in the chat so we know which one your Twitch is.
Type.
Yeah, what's your app, bro? Yeah, drop a 1. Drop a 1 when you're ready. We'll get you a little sub. There you go. Let's get our boy Reggie a sub here, chat. All right, so you ready?
All right, yeah.
Ready? Okay, so in this situation, this is what you were doing. This assault pack is me in this situation. The assault pack is me, okay?
Yeah.
You were doing this. You were running forward. So you made me weak, and then you were running forward like that. And then you did that. So what you want to...
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Simples. One absolute legend. You're now a sub. Welcome. Welcome to Arv's Nation. Mr. Reggie, you're here now. Simples got you, bro. Thank you, Simples. So right now, yeah, if you watch the stream, this is what you're doing, okay? You were kind of running forward. So right now, if I slow it down, you were doing this. You were running forward. And if my opponent comes from the left, I then have to snap onto them. So what you want to do is this. You want to kind of close a gap like this. You want to put your centering in the middle so that as you close a gap, if he comes from the right, it's easy. If he comes from the left, it's easy. What you want to do is just limit the options by closing the distance. Now, if he jumps from the left, boom, micro adjustment. Jump to the right, micro adjustment. You just want to close the gap because he's one shot. So you want to close the gap while he's one shot, slide again if he's not there, slide left. All you're trying to do is just close in through different angles and get that shot and just make them weak. Okay, how does that look in comparison to what you were doing? Because now you've seen both POVs. What do you think?
It definitely looks like more... Like you definitely have more control. Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. So that's what I want you to do. It's just, again, it just depends on the situation. For example, if it's like, I don't know, let's say, come with me. You can leave the stream now if you want. You can come with me here. Let's say it's right here and I'm one shot, okay? Let's say you make me one shot and I sit here. You know I'm in this corner. So it's like, okay, what can I do to gain the advantage? You could just do this. You could just jump off and shoot me. You just have to look where you are and think, what is the best option to close the distance without giving my opponent an ability to escape or kill me? And it's just about applying that pressure, okay? So this is what we're going to try. Could you stand up here for me? But these stairs are your spot, okay?
Okay.
I would like you to shoot me 2 times. As soon as your second bullet hits me, I'm going to drop down into this ditch like that, and I would like you to kill me. Now remember, when I drop down, what are my options? What can I do? Think about it as an enemy. What can I do here?
You could wrap around back here and wait for me.
Okay.
And you could also maybe get behind here.
Okay. Do you think I have a high chance of surviving? Do you think it's an easy gunfight for me, or do you think you have the advantage here?
I definitely have the advantage.
Okay, so not only positionally do you have the advantage, but with the health advantage, this is one of those situations where you need to push me as quick as possible. Now, this is where cammering gets really effective. So when I say the word cammering to you, do you kind of understand what cammering is? Is it something you're not sure about? What do you think cammering is in your head?
I generally think of like peeker's advantage when I hear
that's
cammering.
A great way of putting it. So you're basically spot on in terms of it is peeker's advantage, okay? So when I'm standing here, if you think about it, you've hit me twice, so I'm at 50% health, okay? Now, if you hit me another 2 times... Sorry, let me say that again. You've hit me twice, so I'm at 50% health. If you now jump off, you get peeker's advantage. You also get another shot for free, basically. So in my head, you should not mess up the gunfight. You see where I'm coming from? Because I'm one shot. So you jump off, you have another advantage. So all you have to do is execute on that. So let's try it.
Okay.
Go for it. Okay, so right there, where did you mess up? As you close the gap down, you weren't expecting the rechallenge. Remember what we said, you're currently focusing on repositioning, but you're not focusing on your opponent, and that's the same mistake you made earlier. So right there, all I did was stand where I was and just preempt you. So as you're closing the distance down, you need to be ready for a gunfight. You need to be ready for that chance that I'm there. Does that make sense? That's a big weakness in your game that we're trying to get rid of. So let me give you an example. Right there, I'm weak. So as you're going down here, you should think, okay, first of all, why don't I jump up here and just see an angle? And if I see him, boom, take his head off. If I don't, I just jump down like that and get the kill. You need to limit where I am. You're doing the same thing. You're making me weak, and then you're running at me. Now, think about it from my position. Think about it from my position. I'm in a really bad spot. If I sit in a corner, you're going to kill me. We just went through how bad that is to play. So all I'm going to do is try to gain the advantage. So even though I'm weak, if I stand here and try to catch you off guard in the sprint, it's going to work. And that's what you let me do. But you told me you have the advantage, and you absolutely have the advantage. So you can't let me get a gunfight like that. As you close the gap, you need to be able to shoot me while you're closing the distance. And that's what we need to work on. You try it again?
Yeah.
Yeah? Talk to me about that, though. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm definitely just kind of like
you're just closing the distance, but you're not thinking, okay, where could he be? Like, how could I close a distance? Okay, put it this way. When you're closing the distance, you're encouraging a gunfight, and that's okay. I don't mind you encouraging a gunfight, but don't run like this, because then you're just giving me a chance to shoot you. Now, do you have automatic attack sprint on?
I do.
Okay, see how I knew that? Because that's a big issue with automatic attack sprint. So what you're doing is from these stairs, think about it, you're doing this. When you're closing the distance down, you need to play by the hip. So you see right now my gun is playing by the hip. So if I need to, I can shoot at that. When you're ADS, when you're strafing like this, when you're strafing, oh shit, then you have to let go. It takes an extra second. Watch the kill come, please. You see that extra second? It doesn't look like a lot. But when your opponent is going to camera you, by the time you react, you're already dead. That extra second is very crucial. It's very, very, very fine margins in this game. And a second is huge. It's huge. So you have to, in my opinion, take off ATS. That's why it was on my old settings video. I've made about 2 since there where I've said, please take ATS off, because I really think it hurts your gameplay. Because I had it myself, and there was times where I was closing the distance. Like, for example, you're there, I was closing the distance, I was running, and people were cameraing me. I was like, oh my God, like, it's because I've got ATS on, so I'm constantly using that sprint.
Yeah, I have tried turning it off, and it just my movement, like, it just gets so bad with it off.
Well, I mean,
I don't. That's something to just get used to.
Yeah. It's just one of those where it's like you're. Okay, let me ask you a question. What's more important, like movement or actually shooting your opponent? Like,
definitely shooting.
It's all good having fancy movement, but it doesn't really benefit you if you're not executing. Now, look, I'm not telling you to change. Feel free to use what you want, but my advice would be like, I don't think it's beneficial for multiplayer. Now, for Warzone, absolutely, because it's a bigger map, I think it makes sense. But for multiplayer, I really just don't see it having an advantage, because as you go around those close corners, there's a lot of times you want to play by the hip. You want to play by the hip because you're going around, center. Okay, you're right there, boom, take you out. You want to play by the hip. ATS actually doesn't allow you to play by the hip. You want, if you watch Sim, okay, Fade Sim, he's one of the best players in the world. He's probably the best player, and he plays by the hip so much. So right now, you see I'm playing by the hip? That's a perfect example right there. Look at the difference. Did you see the kill cam? I was playing by the hip, which allowed me to plan my move, where you're constantly in between slides. That's a big difference with ATS. When you're playing by the hip, you're able to do that. When you're playing the other way, you're constantly between slides.
Something I just realized, like after you told me that, I went into the settings and I realized I just entirely turned sprint off.
That's not ideal. So I would put it on. So I'll put it on, and then if you go to movement advanced, I'll put down single tap sprint. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Before I was just
you're good.
playing that off.
run it back on. Let's do Hacienda. We can definitely work on that. But it's funny to me. You're actually like good at the hard bit. You're good at actually getting the first shot, which is definitely the harder bit. Could you meet me around P4, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is again about executing on that first shot. So we're going to have some gunfights here, and we're simply just going to see who wins it. You pick any area of the map. So this is the gunfight that I really like because it gives you so much map control on Hacienda, whether it's search, hardpoint, or control. I feel like this is such a popular area to fight, and the more we practice this, the more you get used to it in game. So for me in this situation, what I'm trying to do is like, okay, go through. I'm trying to get that first shot, and this is why playing by the hip is so important. Right now, just stand on the head glitch for a second. If I walk around like this, like say I walk around like this, do you see as I go around the corner, my gun is now down. It takes an extra second. That's why you don't want ATS on. But if I go around like this, I can go around and then I can close the distance like that. I'm already in your left. So what I like to do is get the first shot and then back away. And then, as soon as I hit that first shot, I jump up top. Now, could you go to your left here? Sorry, do that again. So I'm going to shoot you in your right and then go to your left, okay?
Oh.
Okay, so even there, even if you read my play and you get ready for it, because I've hit you twice and then I slide off, not only do you have to readjust your centering onto me, I only have to hit you twice, where you have to hit me 4 times. So the health advantage is very crucial. Now, you did a great job of getting the health advantage, but what you didn't do is close the distance quick enough. This little drill here is really easy to close the distance. So I'm hoping it allows you to practice it, and then we can move on to something a little bit harder to close the distance. So all I want you to do is shoot me twice, and then we're going to have a gunfight. So you get that health advantage. So shoot me twice, and then as soon as that shot goes in, I'm able to kill you, okay? You can kill me as well. So just go for it. Okay, even right there. That little hesitation, you made me weak. You need to be quicker. That little hesitation right there, a little bit quicker. I saw from your POV it didn't look too bad. From my POV, it felt like it took a bit long. So maybe that was just in my head, it felt longer. That wasn't too bad from you. But I just want to see a bit smoother in terms of good shots there. Okay, you go through, go through, go through. Even when you slide, just slide to the side and just be a little bit smoother there. But that wasn't bad. Let's try again. Okay, now we're seeing the same problem as earlier. Okay, now you tell me, what was the issue there? What did we just see?
I definitely kind of just ran at you.
Okay, as soon as you shoot me, it's like you tell yourself, I am not allowed to shoot back unless I push him. You need to close the distance while expecting the re-challenge. That's what we need to focus on, because if you can get that one thing today, you're going to be fine. But that's the one thing you keep on messing up. Okay, so let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. You've shot me twice. Shoot me twice. Okay, now I'm one shot. Just stand there for a second. Stand there, glitch. What could I do? There's only 3 things I could do. 1 is go prone. 2 is go left. 3 is go right. Okay? Now, I'm not going to count jumping off the water. I'm not going to count that because that's basically me out of the play. So we're not going to count that right now. Okay? In this situation, you are constantly running at me, expecting me. This is the only play you're expecting me to do is hide. And that's the one play that will work for you. So I'm going to show you now how to use your opponent's aggression to your favor. Could you switch with me and stand here?
Yeah.
Okay, this is literally a hack. So face this head glitch on your right. This is what I'm going to do. Ready? As soon as I shoot you twice, just go. Okay, stand there. Now, all I'm going to do is stand up here. In this situation, so you can come here just to show you how it looks. You can stand here, stand here. Okay, this is what I would do. I would shoot you twice. So I've shot you twice. Then I would stand here for a second. And when I'm standing here for 1 second, you told me earlier, how many seconds does it take for my opponent to heal up?
7.5 to full.
Okay. So let's say 5 seconds to start regenning, okay? I've stood here. If my opponent decided to wrap around and push my right, I would see him and I get the kill. It's an easy kill. So I've limited that option, okay? Now, if my opponent decided to do what I did and slide to my left, I stay here, it's an easy kill. Play it out for 1 second, wait for 1 second, and then just slide to the left and get the kill. You want to see it out for a second, see what your opponent's doing. If you see your opponent, if you shoot him and he goes prone, if you see him go prone, then just slide to the left here. You just need to be quicker at reading your opponent. But what you're doing is when you're closing the distance, you're just running. You're not expecting that re-challenge. Play by the hip, walk towards him, and then slide around. Just see what your opponent's doing. So let me show you. Go in front of me, please. We have 3 gunfights each. I'm going to shoot you twice and try and kill you, okay?
Okay.
Let's go. Watch the kill cam. Right there. Was there any panic? Did you see I just played it simple? I waited. I saw you go through. Even though I was a bit slow, I shot you again. I was able to track you. No panic there. Just nice and simple. Even though I lost you, I kept track of you. I went through. Okay, he's there again. Shoot you and then tracked you again. Do you see how simple that was? There was no pressure from you to shoot me back. So it was easy for me. Let's try again. Watch the kill cam. So right there, look, I went to the right. And then I didn't see you, so I went to the left. Now, from your POV, you need to be doing more in terms of providing offense. Right now, you're trying to get away from me. You're not providing any offense. Right there was a perfect example. You should have backed away, shot me, and backed away again. You need to put more pressure on me because the health is the one thing that dictates the pacing of the gunfight. Stand behind cover for a second. If I want you to hide right now, if I want to push you and I want you to hide, how can I make that happen? The only way I make you hide is I do this. You're automatically going to go prone. Go prone for me. That's the only time you go prone is if you're one shot. You're not going to just go prone for no reason. So you need to control the health, but you're not doing that. You're constantly just closing the distance down, but you're not shooting first. I need you to shoot, then reposition. Even when you're on defense, you're kind of just standing there running away. You're never going to be able to outrun a bullet. See where I'm coming from? You're constantly trying to finesse a bullet. No. You flip the script. Flip the script. If someone's shooting you, no, flip the script. Make me weak. Okay, cool. I'm going to make you weak. Back away. Now that we're both weak, I have time to back away. Finesse them. Be smart. Be camera them more. I need you to be more smart, finessing stuff more.
Okay.
It's not an easy skill to develop, but the thing is, you've got the gun skill because you're getting that first shot. So it's more like, I want you to develop this skill, which is, you know, just an extra skill. That's all it is. Let's go again. Shoot me twice, try and kill me. Again, what happened there? What do you think went wrong there? Now, the one thing you did well was you expected the gunfight in terms of you actually shot back there. But again, it was too flat. It was too flat there. I'm weak. You're giving me time to heal up and time to go through, and you're just running at a straight line. Could you stand here for me? At my side? Okay. Yeah. Now, think about it. Just shadow me. Stand right behind me, okay? Just shadow me. If I'm looking left and right, okay, look at this. So I'm going right. My crosshair is on the head glitch. I'm always pre-aiming the head glitch. Is that fair? Like, I'm pre-aiming this area here. Now, go left. Walk left with me. Like, imagine I'm a mirror. You're going to be here. What are you going to pre-aim? You're going to pre-aim this head glitch. So what you're doing is this. Look left. Just stay there. Stay there. You're doing this. How easy is that to shoot for you? Right now, shoot me? You're just walking in a straight line. You're giving me a chance to kill you for no reason. Now try and shoot me. Same thing. Try and shoot me. Now imagine if you were one shot and I did that. See how much harder that is for you to track because I'm going sideways? You're adding more, like, you're just running at me. It's like you're giving me a chance to kill you. But the thing is, you had the health advantage. I was the one who's one shot. So you're making it even easier on me. What do you think?
Yeah. I agree. Definitely where, like, I couldn't tell where you were. Like, I couldn't get an angle to see where you were, so I didn't know exactly how to play it.
Yeah.
But I definitely should have played it better as far as...
So when you don't know where I am, okay, we need to understand what you do know. So in this situation, you can't see me. Now that is information in itself. Why? Because that tells you I'm not there. So stand here. So as soon as you don't see me this side, as soon as you don't see me here, you need to now assume that there's three options, okay? If you haven't seen me here, that means I haven't pushed the right. We stand there. Just stay there for a second, okay? Because when you move, it kind of messes up your thought process here. So just stand there. Don't even move, okay? So right there, shoot me twice. Option 1 is I do this, okay? Option 2 is I do this. Option 3 is I go left. That's it. So shoot me twice. Stay there for a second. Can I be at option 1?
No.
So you've limited it down, bro. That's it. You've done your job. Now, you know I'm either option 2 or option 3. So all you now need to do is stand up here. Okay, as soon as you don't see me there, either push this way or just, oh, he's on the right, just slide sideways. You just need to, like, once you push one option, you've closed that door. You're like, okay, Arv's no longer there. He has to be option 2 or 3. So you've given yourself the option. So don't look at it like, oh, I don't know where you are. Look at it like, oh, I know you're not there. Switch your perspective. Okay, he's not there. He has to be either hiding behind or on the other side. Okay?
Yeah, that's definitely a better way of looking at it.
Does that make sense? Yeah, because right now you're like, oh, he's not there. I don't know where he is. But that's just giving you so much info. But you're spending too long on like play 1. This is play 1, okay? But remember, play 1 is I can slide to the right. Play 2 is I can hide. Play 3 is I can go to the left. You need to watch it for 1 second. So stand on this top bit. Perfect. If I'm not on play 1, slide right and try me. There you go. That right there. That was a source. Shoot me. I'm weak. I go this way. I hide. Boom. Now bait me in. Another thing you can do is bait me in. Do this. Shoot me. So stand there right there. I'm going to shoot you. So I'm going to shoot you. I know you're weak. Go into cover. I saw you not move, so I go around like that. Just see what your opponent's doing. If you see him go down like this, how could he possibly get out that quickly? He can't. But if you see him do this, move right, then you know he's probably not into cover. He's probably standing there waiting for you. You need to use your opponent and see what they're doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And right now, shoot me twice. If I back away like this, you know I'm in a corner. I may be finessing. But shoot me again twice. You see the difference? What have I done now? I went prone. So you now know I'm on the floor, so you slide at me. You just have to see what your opponents are doing. Because it gives you an insight. It says, oh, okay, that guy went prone. Boom, he's doing that.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, I definitely got to start looking at everything as information rather than certain things.
Exactly. But you're doing a great job getting the first shot, but then it's like you're kind of getting blinded by the information. You're just running at me. I'm like, oh, bro, these are gunfights you should be winning. You should just be winning them like by default. Okay, let's go again. 3, 2, 1, go. No health advantage, just fight. I don't mind that from you, that push. The one thing I will say is you are playing a gunfight against a player that you're like, okay, am I better than him or not? Can I take a gunfight head on? If you feel like you can, go for it. Right there, all that happened was, in my opinion, that was like a skill diff. Because you cambered me, and I just jump shot backwards. Now, this isn't like an ego thing, it's just, in my opinion, that was a gunfight that you chowed me with, and I was like, I think it was a skill diff, because I'm on 100 ping, right? But if you feel like you're confident, go for it. But you got to remember, in those gunfights, you're not giving yourself a clear advantage. You kind of am, because you cambered me, but I think you got to close those gunfights out. If you're going to camera me like that, one thing I would say is add movement in your gunfight. So what I mean by that is this. You know your initial slide? That was great movement to get here. But once you were here, you didn't do any movement.
Yeah, I just stood there.
You see where I'm coming from? You did movement to get there. Now, the reason I won that was because my reaction was to jump. So my movement was in the gunfight. Your movement was to get closer to me. I don't mind you doing that, but do this. Slide into a prone. Or something to just to mess me up a little bit. Or slide and then shoot and jump backwards. You see the difference? It just makes it. There you go. Look at that. Watch skill count. Look how good that looked in comparison. Now, when I'm shooting you, I'm like, oh shit, it's harder for me to play against. It's harder for me to play against. Because then my centering has to adjust to you. So I like what you did there. Just up it a level. Slide at me. Shoot. Okay, jump backwards. Add more movement. Or you right there, slide backwards, create space. Look at that. Look where I'm now. How hard is that to track? No one's going to track that. You see, I'm right there. I slide backwards into a slide, then jump again like that. Like, they just add these movements, add these combinations. Imagine it's like Tekken, like a fighting game. You want to do stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try again.
Yeah.
Let's go again. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, watch the kill cam. I didn't even have to push you there. All I had to do was think. I used my brain there to think, okay, where could he go? What is he going to do from that situation? I knew you would try to back away, so all I did is pre in the head glitch. Nothing crazy. I just stood there and pre in the head glitch. So you just have the discipline to say, I'm weak, let me play my life, let me back away, shoulder, wait, get my health up, just chill. Remember what we said about switching gears?
Yeah.
Let's go again. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, that gunfight, you switch your gear, you need to push me there. Just like we went through, bro. You made me one shot. You made me one shot and then you hesitated. Okay? It's not a bad thing, but we just got to learn that right there, I was one shot. What should you have done? From everything we went through, you should have closed the distance, should have pushed through. You know what I'm saying? You should have said, right, let me go round, let me just jump to the side. Everything we just went through there, it went out the window because you froze. You made me weak and then you froze. Right there. I was one shot, bro. You just have to go through, boom, 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 slide, get the kill. I was one shot, I was there for the taking.
I definitely was lacking the confidence.
Hey, Jang was my boy, my absolute goat. L coach, no way, bro. That's insane. You forgot about us? Nah, bro. That's on me. Wait, we'll catch up after this. Give me 1 second, Jang.
I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bro, I've been so busy, bro. I haven't even been there. That's on me. I got you guys. Don't worry, I got you guys. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah. So in your head there, what was going on when you died there? Were you like, I knew what to do, it was just hard to execute? What was kind of going on there? Because I saw you have a little bit of frustration there, which is good.
Yeah, definitely. I messed up my timing on the push. Like I knew I should have pushed after I didn't push, and that's why I ended up pushing. But my timing on it was really bad.
Sure. Now that makes complete sense. So what you're doing there is you're starting to develop that habit. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do next time, and this is where it's like reinforced behavior. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I messed up there because I didn't push. So next time in that same situation, I need to push. Let's try again. Wait, let's stop. Were you playing there? Was that how you were playing?
No, I was waiting for the
okay, cool. I was like, all right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey. What could you have done a bit better there for you in your POV?
Hit shots.
That's a bit of an easy answer. Again, I think it's just a pacing thing. So right there, you were again focused on, okay, let me chase. Remember what we said: slow down, think, okay, this isn't working. I chase for 2 seconds, then we stop. Stop and print the head glitch. You're just playing at one gear constantly. So right there, you know why I did Iron Man knife out the whole time? I didn't even shoot you because you were just chasing me. I was just moving. So this is what you need to do. You need to switch up the gears, okay? So look, this is what you do. Chase. So I'm chasing you, go around the circle. Keep going around the circle. I'm chasing you. And then I stay there. And then I wait here for a second, okay? He's not there. Okay, go around. Now I wait. And look at that. Now you come towards me. You need to switch up the gears. You're constantly just doing the same thing. You're constantly just chasing, and I'm just going around. Keep running around the circle. You're just constantly doing this. You're constantly chasing me. Keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop. You keep doing this. You keep doing that. You just stop, wait, and look at that. Now you're coming to me. You see? You need to change the gears. But you're not doing that. You're just doing the same thing. So as your opponent is predictable, you need to mess things up. You need to switch things about. Every time I'm killing you, I'm doing something different because I'm making it hard for you to guess where I am. And that's what you need to do. Add a bit of variety to your game. And in the middle of the gunfight, decide, okay, I'm going to chill for a second. I've chased him. He's not there. But right now, you're constantly chasing. You need to control the gunfight. Let's go through here, through the middle for me. Okay. Come towards P3. Again, great area to finesse, stuff like that. So let's go through P3. Let's have some fights. Let's see who can finesse who can control the gunfight, okay? When you're ready. I'll stand. You can go around the stairs. I feel like it's a bit more cover. You can go around the stairs side. I'll stand around here, okay? 3. So you can go anywhere around this area. 3, 2, 1, go. Immediately, what did you do? You had the whole stairs, and what did you decide to do? You decided to back away. This is what I mean by thinking of the gunfight, thinking about where you're going, okay? Let's slow down. I'll tell you why you made a mistake. I gave you the stairs. I gave you the ultimate cover, the ultimate piece of leverage where you can hold the cover and have the angle. So you come towards me. Okay, let's stop for 1 second. This is what I'm saying by thinking about where you're going, what you're doing. Okay, look what you did. Let's slow it down. Your opponent is here. Okay, so I see you on the stairs. So shadow me, look behind me. Okay, so stand right here and pre-aim the stairs, okay? Now, you tell me where I'm going to go. You see me do this. Where am I going to come out from?
Definitely top.
I'm going to come out from top right now. Wait, did you say I'm going to come out from top right now?
Yeah.
But you saw me go backwards, so how can I come out from top?
Oh, okay. I saw you go up this. I didn't see you go back.
Oh, okay, cool. That's okay. Let's do it again. So you see me here, okay? Pre-aim me.
Yep.
This is what you did. You went through like this. Okay?
Yeah.
So where can I come out from now?
Door.
Okay, so stand on the head glitch to the door. And then you were surprised I was there. Do you see how the gunfights are adding up? You're not thinking of where I'm going to be. You're just running for the sake of it. You see where I'm coming from? Like, look how simple that gunfight was. When we played it out, you're like, I should have done that. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, you need to think, okay, where am I going? Right now, you have this head glitch. Use it. Stand. Why not go up here? Go back to the spot for me, please. The head glitch back there. Where are you? Yeah, perfect. Right there. If I gave this your starting spot, I said, right, stand here. Your first thought should be gain the advantage. You went backwards into an area where there's only one door. So all I did was stand on the head glitch with an easy gunfight. Then you pushed me. So there was no advantage there. Again, what are you hoping for? That I'm not looking at you? Or like, you're going to get through? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very hard for you to break there. So right there, this is what I wanted you to do. Just think, okay, go back to the back spot, please. Yeah, there you go, perfect. I'll think, okay, this is your starting spot. Go up top here. Use his natural head glitch, strafe left and right. Peek me, make me one shot, close the distance, stuff like that. Like, control the gunfight using your advantage. This is such a key area, bro. You have so much cover, but you went backwards and you put yourself into a corner. So when you have an advantage, when your opponent gives you space, keep that space. Keep the pressure. Right now, shoot me 3 times. Shoot me 3 times. You know my biggest advantage is right now, how can you kill me? You can't. I have space to reposition and time to back away. So if you have the high ground, if you have space, that is your big advantage. Where if I make you one shot here, okay? Try backing away. I'm already here. You see? So I gave you the spot where you control the gunfight, but what you did is you gave it up and just went for a silly gunfight in comparison. Play your position more because you have the gun skill. Right now, you're just not thinking about where to go. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
All right, let's go again. Switch with me. Now again, this is about baiting me as well. You could go upstairs for a second and then slide backwards and shoot me. Just try and trick your opponent. Don't be one-dimensional because what you see and what they see are different things. So if you're going up, for example, start walking up those stairs. Where am I going to do? What do you expect me to do? You expect me to pre in the top. So what could you do? Yeah. You could just go up one step. This is what I mean by tricking your opponent. Look at this. You can do this. You can go up one step and then slide backwards and start shooting me. Add variety to your game. Think, okay, what is my opponent going to expect me to do? Let me give you an example. Right now, stand up top for a second. If I did this, okay? If I did this, okay, so I went left. You expect me to carry on? I do this. You're not really expecting. That's a bit random, right? Why would you center back here? You saw me go forward, so I do this. Like that, you see? Just add variety. So you go left, jump like that. Like, just use the cover. Just be more annoying. That's the key thing. Be more annoying. Finesse more. Get a shot, back away, reposition, cover, camera, all of that shit all together, bro.
Got you.
Yeah, what do you think, though?
I definitely think that flat lobbies are like training me not to be like playing at a higher level, because like
100%, I agree. I 100% agree.
Yeah, I just like I definitely got to plat 2 straight off of gun skill, and I'm aware of that, but
yeah,
I don't play against higher tier players enough.
So we said this at the start of the session. I said, what you're doing now, you're building bad habits. So this is what I want you to play smart Call of Duty and not rely on your gun skills. So remember the start of the session before I recorded, we said, like, you said the gunfights, you lose against people diamond, right? But the reason why is because diamonds have a bit more fundamentals than you. So you're playing without thinking. You're just playing relying on your skill against platinums because they're not playing well either. So you're kind of, you see what I'm saying? Like, you just have more skill than them. But I want you to start thinking about the game. Okay, where can I go? What can I do? Stuff like that. That's what I want you to start doing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're seeing it now. You know, now you're seeing it. Like, oh my God, I'm actually making bad mistakes. It's not that you don't know what you're doing. You're just trained into making, you're just trained into pushing without thinking. Right now, you're just pushing without thinking. And you're seeing it. Like, we just went through a few where we really broke the gunfight down. We're like, that doesn't really make sense. Like, you have the cover and you're going through a door. It just doesn't really make sense. So we just want you to make more sense of the gunfight, okay? Let's have a few more and then we'll end it there. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. So now I have the cover. Let's see how you play around it. Okay, again, just pushing forward into an area. Easy shots for me. You've got to just think, okay, where am I going? So right there again, like, you're going forward is, what's the plan there? Okay, I'm going to a fence that's wall bangable. I'm standing in the open. Okay, let me play my life a bit. Let me shoulder a little bit more, get a shot, be a bit annoying. One thing you're doing, and I want to change the order a little bit, is you're constantly running, then trying to shoot me. Actually, not even shooting me. Sometimes you're just running around trying to get an advantage without shooting me, but I'm just sitting there like, oh, I'm just shooting you, and it's just easy. So sometimes I want you to back away, be annoying, shoot me, then reposition. Switch, where should I go? All right, I'm going to stand... I'll tell you what, I'm going to try to push you from here.
Okay.
I don't know where you are. Where are you? Could you come around here? Okay. I'm going to come through this area. Stand anywhere and try and stop me from coming through. Look at this gate. Very small gate. I could, if I want, go through the outskirts of the map as well. I have this area to work. Try and finesse me. Try and hide in a corner. Try and play your life. Tell me when you're ready, okay?
Okay.
This guy, just down to game awareness. See how you play your cover. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I'm going to go around. Okay, so I don't see you on the left. I'm going to go around. Okay, now I've got my information. I'm going to back away, play my life. Okay, look at that. Same situation. You had a really good shot there. Great shot. And then what did you do? You just gave up a head glitch. I don't mind you repositioning, but why are you going out in the open? Look where your body was. Think how many head glitches there were here. Okay, you just went out in the open again. So do you see how your initial position was really good and you almost killed me, but I backed away? And then look at your thought process there. Let me go forward and then walk backwards. Like, now think about look where your body was. Stand right here.
Yeah.
Think about how many head glitches there were. Why not stand here? Why not go backwards, say right? Why not stand here? I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna crouch here.
I can tell you my exact thought process.
Go for it. I would love to know it. Go for it.
When I was up in the top there, I saw 3 hit markers on you, so I knew you were one shot.
Sure.
And I went to push. I didn't see you until you saw me. I saw you saw me, and I tried to back up, and but I didn't want to take my eyes off you. Sure. And by the time we had engaged, I was already here, and I kind of just overcommitted to the engagement I was already in.
Sure. So that was a key thing. You want to push me on a one shot, that's fine. Like you just said, I committed and I didn't see you. You need to either fully commit knowing I'm one shot, or in that situation, if you don't see me, just use omni movement to kind of escape through the quickest route. So I see where you're coming from. Again, the mistake there was committing and then decommitting. You have to commit to that or play a better position. You can't half commit up, because, bro, you stood all the way here. If you're going to stand here, you might as well just commit at that point, because I'm still weak. You can't go all the way here and then try backing away. You see what I'm saying? You either commit there or play go to a secondary position. I don't mind you doing what you did, but like, keep more pressure on me. So this is where it comes down to sections as well, okay? Shoot me, make me weak, push me, and then slide at me again, make me weak again. Like right there, I feel like you just kind of split the gunfight up, okay? It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I like your initial positioning. It was great. And then from there, it was just a little bit, clean up a little bit, okay? But okay, cool. Let's end that one there, because this other one's ready as well. And yeah, YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.